besties, welcome or welcome back. Today we're going to use 4 different items that are made of glass from the Dollar Tree. I found these really pretty glass star-shaped bowls at the Dollar Tree, and I thought, what a fun idea for like a 4th of July project. So I'm using this blue acrylic paint, I'm using my white chalk paint, and some red acrylic paint. And I'm going to make them, one of them red and white, and one of them blue and kind of white. So I'm going to first tape off the top and bottom of the one so I can paint the white in the opening. But first I'm going to remove the tag using my heat gun from Amazon, and of course it's in my Amazon store, and most of my tools are there that I've gotten from Amazon in case you're interested. And now I'm going to paint downward from the tape on both sides, downward from the tape, because I don't want anything to bleed. And so I'm just going to do that, and then I'll kind of go touch it up. While that's drying, I'm going to put the blue all over the outside of the other star, and I did like 3 coats. I'm going to add the white chalk paint to the bottom. I don't know why, I just felt like it needed it. So, and you're only going to see it through the glass, so you don't have to make it look perfect. Now I'm going to take the tape off, and actually it came out pretty well. I didn't have to do a lot of fixing of this one, so I have to say that really helped to go paint down from the tape and not across it. And you can see there's just a couple little spots here and there. So what I'm going to do is take my X-Acto knife and just kind of scrape off the excess, because there wasn't that much. And that really doesn't take very long, and it's super easy to do. So there's a little hack for you. Now I'm going to take the red, and I decided not to tape the white because I didn't want the paint to get pulled up, so I just went super slow and easy with a very flat top brush, and I went all the way around. While that's drying, I'm going to put Mod Podge all around the outside of the blue and white star dish. And there we are. I put Mod Podge now on the red and white one too, so you can see how they look. But I wanted it just to have a little extra oomph, so I got a wet paintbrush that was kind of a stiff bristle. I got some chalk paint on it, and I just flicked it all over. And the fact that the paintbrush was wet is what made this so easy to do. Otherwise, chalk paint is probably too thick and you'd get big globs. And I like the way this was kind of just splattery. I love that look. So I'm going to do it on both of them. And really, that's all there was to this one. It was so easy, and I think it turned out super, super cute. You'll have to let me know what you think. It's funny, I don't always think about painting glass, but in this case, I think it turned out really well. You have to let me know if you've ever painted glass, and what do you think about this one? Beautiful canister at the Dollar Tree. I love the way it looks. I love the top. I love the pattern in the glass. It's so pretty. I'm not going to use that little puck light. I'm going to use some fairy lights instead. I changed my mind at the last minute. But I do have a piece of like a faux leather word grateful from the Dollar Tree and a little bit of scrap burlap that I cut out to fit around the jar. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hot glue the burlap all the way around the jar. I'll start at one spot and I'll kind of just put it here and there, but I'm first going to fray the top and the bottom because I love that look. This is going to turn into a pretty rustic looking, light up kind of a jar decor, and I think it's so pretty. I think you could use this all year round, but I also think it would be really pretty around Thanksgiving. So, you can use it whenever you want. I'm grateful all year round, so I don't want to wait just for Thanksgiving. I'm sure you feel the same way. So I'm just going to attach that, as I said, and I'm putting very little glue, very, very little glue, because I don't really need a lot for this to stick. If you're enjoying this video, I hope that you will hit the like button. That lets me know that you enjoy this kind of content, but it also lets YouTube know that they should show my videos to more people, and I sure would appreciate that, so thank you. I'm going to take some Beacon Fabric Tack glue. I'm going to put it all around the back of that little grateful sign. And the reason I'm doing it like this is I can control how much comes out. I won't get any glue webs from hot glue. Sometimes this is just the way to go. Or you could use tacky glue too, but it's sort of like a fabric kind of thing. So I decided to use this one. So once I get that all on there, I'm just going to literally lay this across the burlap. And I'm doing this on the opposite side from where the two ends met. That way this is the front and that would be the back. Now I've got these fairy lights that I get on Amazon. I think there's either 8 or 10 in a pack, very reasonably priced. They even come with their own batteries. I mean, this is a very good deal. I always have these in my Amazon store in case you are looking for something like this. So I'm just going to turn it on and put it in there because I want to see what it looks like as I'm putting this together. And I'll put most of it in, but then when I get to put the lid on, I will try to push some of that up into the top of the lid because it's hollow, and I think that would be pretty to see some of the light in there as well. I love that. Isn't that pretty with those lights? It's kind of light there, you can't tell, but I've got some scrap greenery here, and I'm just going to cut it up and hot glue it around just below the lid. I thought that it needed just a little something extra, and this to me was the perfect touch. So I hope you guys like this one. I like it too. Another very easy glass Dollar Tree DIY. So much fun to make these. This gorgeous spring rub-on transfer set from Dollar Tree. 3 little succulent containers and some votive candle glass containers. I believe everything here came from the Dollar Tree. And I just heated up the back to remove the tags, and I'm going to lightly sand all around the outside of my 3 little containers. I'm going to put that Sage Home Decor paint, 2 coats to cover everything but the inside, and then I'm going to add a coat of Mod Podge to seal them. Now I'm going to look at the transfer and kind of measure and see what I want. I'm only going to do it on one side of the little containers. And they're actually going to be one sitting right side up and the other 2 are going to be sitting upside down. You'll see what I mean here. And of course, I'm just going to rub on the transfer carefully. And then as I remove them, I'll make sure that it's adhered. Otherwise, I'll rub a little harder and get the rest of it off. And then kind of rub it into the little container. And I'll do the same thing with all 3 of these. This particular rub-on transfer set is just gorgeous. I love the florals. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would like to invite you to do so. I would be happy to have you here. So now that I've got all 3 of my containers good to go with the rub-on transfers, I'm going to put 2 of them together so the tops will be glued together, and they're so light I'm just going to use hot glue on these. You could use E6000 if you're concerned though. And they fit together very nicely. And then I'm going to take some very thin twine from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to wrap it around where the seam is, where they meet. That way kind of make it look more finished. And I'm going to wrap that around 2 times before I'm done here. Now I'm going to take the single one and I'm just going to wrap around right at the very, well, it's the bottom now, but it would have been the top. And there you go. Aren't they cute? And then I'm going to take some E6000 and hot glue combination so that I can glue those little glass votives right on top. And that is it. Talk about easy. And then I'm going to put some little battery operated little votive candles in there. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And it would just look really cute on a shelf or on a tier tray, wherever you want. Let me know what you think. When you can get 2 items for the price of 1 at Dollar Tree. So I've got the salt and pepper shaker. I've got some really pretty lavender that I got at Pop Shelf. And then I've got some Dollar Tree twine ribbon, some coastal twine from Dollar Tree, a really pretty kind of mauve colored ribbon. And I didn't end up using the blue and white one after all. The first thing I'm going to do is take off the lids to the salt and pepper shakers. We will not need them. Now I'm going to take my kind of twine lace kind of looking ribbon from Dollar Tree and I'm just going to put it around one of them, kind of like, I don't know, just below the top, and then I'm going to do one more just above the bottom. You'll see in a second. And I just kind of put little dabs of glue here and there so that it won't slide around. And at the end I cut it. And now here I'm doing the second one. I'm doing the exact same thing. This ribbon is so pretty. I just love the combination of that kind of lighter color with the regular jute color. Now that I've got that on there, I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm going to just do one ribbon around this one. I'm just going to be doing it kind of below the top there. I'm just going to attach it the exact same way that I did with the other one. I love this ribbon. It almost like has a velvety feel to the top of it. I think I got it at Walmart. I can't remember. I'm going to take that coastal twine that has the twine color and kind of the off-white, and I'm going to put one strand around the top of that ribbon and one strand around the bottom. And I really like the look that it gave it. I think these are going to be super cute and very rustic. So there they are. And now I'm going to add a twine bow to both of them. I'm going to use that nautical or coastal twine from the Dollar Tree. Just going to put a little dot of hot glue in the back so I can tie my just very simple shoelace bow. And then I will trim the little tails on it on both of them and do the exact same thing. I'm going to put one higher than the other just to make them look slightly different. This could not be easier. Is this even a DIY? I'm not sure. But if you're looking for something super fast and easy to do, just add a little bit of decor. Could look really cute on a tier tray or next to something on a shelf. I just think this is so cute, and I love when things are this easy. You could just do them, you know, in 5 or 10 minutes. So easy. So I'm going to take some of that lavender. I'm just going to snip some little pieces, and I'm going to put them in the one, salt and pepper shaker. And then I have another set of greenery that I got. It was off of a pick from the Target Dollar Spot, and it just thought it looked perfect with that pink ribbon. And I just put that right in there. That's it. We're done. You can't get easier than this. Thank you so much for watching. I am so glad that you're here. You are such a blessing to me. If you enjoyed this video and you want to hang out a little bit longer, I've got another video on the screen. If you click on that, then I will see you there. In the meantime, let me know which one was your favorite. Till next time, bye.